Hello everyone. So today we are going to learn about determinants. It's a class 12 topic and it's for IIT and WBJ all the topics. So we are going to start about determinants. Determinants. So basically we learn this because we have to learn matrices. So determinant versus determinant. Determinant is a value associated with square arrangement of numbers in rows and columns written down between two parallel vertical lines. So we have number of rows equals to number of column equals to order of determinant. So we can write determinant as here R1, R2, R3, and here C1, C2, C3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is row 1, row 2, row 3, and this is C1, C2, C3. And we can denote determinant as a triangle. Next, we can denote each value of a determinant with a notation Aij equals to element in ith row and jth column. So suppose if we are saying we have to calculate A2, 2, 3. So that is second row 1, 2, and 3 means third column 1, 2, 3, 6. So A2, 3 is 6. Same we can calculate A3, 2. So 3 means 1, 2, 3 third row, 2 means second column 8. So A32 is 8. Now we have minor and cofactor of elements. So we have Aij. So to calculate Aij, we can calculate minor of Aij, which is denoted by Mij, and cofactor of Aij is denoted as Cij. Now what is minor is? Minor is simply obtained by removing the row and column of the element. The remaining determinant is the minor of that element. So suppose we need to calculate minor of 2, 2, 3. So 2, 3 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 means row, second row, first, second. 3 means third column 1, 2, 3. So 6. To calculate minor of 6, we will remove the row of 6 and column of 6. Remaining value will be 1, 2, 7, 8. Same minor of 3, 1 will be remove 3, 1, 2, 3 third row and 1 first column. So 7. So we will remove 7 row and 7 column. So remaining value will be 2, 3, 8, 9. 2, 3, 5, 6. So 2, 3, 5, 6. Now to calculate cofactor. So Cij equals to minus 1 to the power I plus j minor of ij. So what is I? I is a ith row and j is ith row and j is jth column. So same for A, B. Suppose we take two determinant A, B, C, D, 2 into 2 order. So for expansion of determinant, the process by which the associate value is obtained is called expansion of determinant. This means multiplying the element of any row or column by its own cofactor and adding them. So we will suppose we are doing expansion of determinant. We are expanding through row 1 R1. So we can write A into cofactor of its own element C11 and plus B cofactor of C12. So we know C11 will be C11 equals to minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1 into m 1 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So minus 1 to the power even number is positive number plus 1 2 1 1. So a m 1 1 minus b m 1 2 equals to a of d minus b c. Likewise, we can write cofactor. We can expand to column 2. So bd. So b into cofactor of c12 plus d into cofactor of c22. So we can write equals to minus b m12 plus d m22. We can write b c plus d a. So what happened is we can write here is that AD minus BC. So the value will be same whether you expand with row 1 or row 2 or C1 or C2. Always the value of a determinant will come same. So likewise we can expand determinant of this was in the order of 2 into 2. So how that came is we have 2 rows and 2 columns. So we can write it as 1 1 a 1 2 a 1 3, just a notation, a 2 3 a 2 2 a 2 3 a 3 1 a 3 2 a 3 3. So this is the determinant of order 3 into 3 because we have 3 rows. So equals to if we expand through row 1, then we get a11 into cofactor of a11 is c11 plus a12 into cofactor of a12 is c12 plus a13 into cofactor of a13 is c13 equals to, we can write minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1, that is even number, positive. So a11 into m11 plus a12 into minus of m12 plus a13 into m13, that is minor. So equals to, we can write a11 into, so minor of 11 is a32 a23 a32 a33 minus a12 into minor of 1 2, that is a21 a23 a31 a33 plus a13 minor of 13 is a21 a22 a31 a32. So this is the expansion of determinant 3 into 3 order. So likewise we can do expansion for any order of determinant. Just we need to keep in mind it is the multiplication of that row into cofactor of that element. Hello everyone. So today we are going to see properties of determinant. So for properties of determinant, we have first properties of determinant. So we have first property, if one full row or one full column is of determinant 0, then the value of determinant is 0. If one full row or one full column of determinant is 0, then the value of determinant is 0. Now what is the meaning of this? Suppose we have 0 0 0 and we have random value a, b, c, d, e, f, then the value of this determinant will be 0. Or if we have 0 0 0 a b c d e f, then the value of this determinant will be 0. So we don't need to calculate these values. Yeah, this one. So here the row is 0, so therefore the value of determinant is 0. Here the first column is 0, therefore the value of determinant is 0.